this is gonna end.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Rob Kellas for TPD TV and welcome to Hot Twos, because two is better than one. I'm joined today by everyone's favourite female festival goer, TPD TV extraordinaire, and of course, my own flesh and blood. It's my sister, very easy guest to get on, Mary Kellas. Welcome.
Hello, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on the first ever Hot Twos. We're not really sure what to expect. We've never tried any of these sauces before.
It smells good.
It does smell good, thank you. That's my cooking skills.
Yeah.
So you know how the game works, I've explained it to you already. For the viewers at home who somehow have never seen a similar show to this, we have a hot wing, Mary answers a question, and then we advance to the next hot wing, which is slightly hotter than the last one. And we work our way up through the scale. We've got all these sauces here, £200 worth. So,
really?
Yeah, not cheap. One of these sauces was 50 quid. I'll let you guess which one as we go through.
The last one, I'm guessing.
So should we get started?
Yeah.
With the first sauce. This is the Hot Ones Classic Sauce, a official Hot Ones product.
The whole thing?
Whatever you want. I match you, basically. So if you want to have just a little bite, I'll have just a little bite as well.
For now, we'll say the whole thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. Good nugget.
From Iceland. How do you get on with spicy food?
Well, I thought I was all right. And then I did have a chili one time by accident in a restaurant, just a little bit. It wasn't good.
No.
Horrible. But that, I can't even really taste any heat.
That's why it's at the start.
And that's by Hot Ones.
That is the Hot Ones, but it's the entry-level sauce.
Okay.
It's called the Classic, so it's for the real kind of vanillas
Oh, there's
out there.
a little bit now, but it's not. I mean, it's
Something I'll
pussy.
tell you as we advance through the challenge. Keep your hands away from your eyes.
Yeah, good,
Okay?
good
So if
shout.
you start watering,
Yeah.
use your napkin. It's
Oh, I didn't even
special
notice
red
that.
napkin from Amazon, that one.
Beautiful.
Right, so Mary, you're a graduate of the University of Huddersfield. That's right, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's a bit
So I
embarrassing.
want to know, what's your education journey? What is it that you studied, and how does that stack up against the rest of the TPD TV squad?
All right. I think I might be the most highly educated out of you all, which is probably obvious just to everyone watching anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I did psychology at Huddersfield. It's shit there, really bad town. No offence to anyone from Huddersfield, but it really doesn't have anything to offer. Oh God, I'm already going to get cancelled by people from Huddersfield.
That's fine, that's fine.
And then during COVID, I decided to do my master's, forensic psychology, with Coventry.
Wow.
And the only reason I chose Coventry is because of COVID, they started doing online courses. So I didn't want to leave the city. Yeah, so it was the exact same curriculum. You're in the same groups with people, but you just watch like the recordings, same assignments, everything's the same. Because to do my master's, I wouldn't want to move out of Leeds for like 2 years. It'd just be shit. But yeah, so I've got my master's in forensic psychology. I've got a merit in that.
Wow,
yeah.
That's almost top.
Yeah, almost. But you know what? It's better than not having an undergraduate degree at all.
Well, do you know what? We're both sat in the same room.
Yeah, all right. I know you love to say that.
This one is kind of a fruity one. It's got some pineapple in there. I can taste the fruit a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not awful like I thought it'd be.
No, it's quite nice.
It kind of goes, it works.
Getting a little bit of heat. So, me and you, we've been going to festivals for a long time together.
Long time.
Probably the best part of 10 years. You spent many festivals just going as a punter. Now you go mainly as a content creator. What's the biggest challenge in going to a festival to create content versus going to a festival just as a punter for you?
I would say, like, when I compare it to back when we weren't, like, maybe a video would be getting made, but it wasn't like, you know, it needed to be done. It was just more so for fun. It gave you more freedom. Like, you could see what you want when you want. You didn't have to think, we need to go and see this, check this bit out, look around the whole festival, which sometimes you just can't be asked doing.
A lot of the time.
Oh yeah, pretty much all the time. When you're hungover, you've got to actually try, and like, that's tough. Making sure you look presentable on camera when you
When are you going to start?
Fucked off your head and having allergic reactions every day. For some reason at festival I always end up waking up with a puffy face. I think I might be a bit allergic to alcohol.
Yeah? Let's hope you're not allergic to chicken wings.
Yeah.
How come you chose nuggets instead of wings? The guest gets the choice each time.
Yeah, I can't stand the feeling of the bone. If the bone touches my teeth, it's like, oh, too
I agree,
real
really.
for me.
I prefer nuggets as well, but it's the guest's prerogative.
And they're gorgeous. Better than Mackey's.
Literally got 66 for £3 from Iceland.
God, I dread to think the meat quality of them.
Iceland's pretty good. How are you feeling with that one?
Better than the first one.
I'm getting a little bit of heat from that.
A bit.
Tiny bit.
A bit.
This next sauce has got a picture of a cat on it. Pico Rico it's called. And this one actually looks quite spicy. But it can't be that spicy, it's only the third one.
Yeah.
Full one again?
Yeah.
Cheers.
I can feel the heat, but it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, you're still good?
I do get hot at Nando's, so...
Yeah? Wow, we showing off, aren't you? So obviously, viewers watching this will know you from TPD TV. Obviously, it's where people know us from. It's what we do. Yeah. But some viewers might not be aware that you've actually had a couple of YouTube channels of your own.
No,
I'd love you to share a little bit about some of your YouTube channels that you've had that aren't to do with TPD TV. And you can go into as little or as much detail as you want.
You say
we
channels.
want you to be comfortable.
You say channels.
I do.
That is quite hot now.
Yeah, a little bit spicy.
You say channels. You're talking about Kauai Hill.
Kauai Hill and another channel that you had.
Yeah, that's...
Well, you've said Kauai Hill, so why don't you entertain the crowd for us?
How old would I have been?
Don't know.
Very young. I'd say 10. Was YouTube around then?
Yeah.
10. We'll go with 10.
Wait, how old are you? 28?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't around when you were 10.
When was it around?
You were probably 13.
Oh, that's all right. I was a weird kid, teen/teenager, and I had these books that you unzip them, and it's like their mouth. It's like a teddy, and then you unzip the mouth, and it's a book. And I created like a sitcom, not a sitcom, like a drama or something with all these fucking book toy teddy things. Called it Kauai Hill because...
Why did you call it that?
Because I went to HMV and I had a poster on and it said Kauai on it and I thought, I love that.
Right.
So I called it Kauai Hill because that's where they lived.
And can you remember any quick story arc of the series?
I don't remember. I've tried to block that part of my life out as much as possible. I don't... Do you have the video?
No, don't worry, I don't. Fun fact, I did actually take a hard drive to a data recovery centre just over the road and paid almost £400 even if they can't recover the data on the drive and they couldn't recover it.
Oh, that's a shame. That would actually be funny to see.
Thankfully, we've got a sponsor for this.
Well, yeah, the other one was... I uploaded like 3 videos on it and then I realised it's just too much work to sustain and think of ideas.
Sure is hard work.
It was a bit random. Like I did, my first video was trying the model outfits on Pretty Little Thing because they put the models in like some dumb outfits. So I wanted to see what they look like. The second one, I tried to make a giant Rolo.
You did a pretty good job if memory serves, and that was quite an entertaining video. I'd like to see that.
People liked it.
Maybe we should put it on the Patreon.
Absolutely not. I got rid of it almost as soon as it started.
You're not willing to support the channel?
No, I'll have to watch it first. But I saw like you doing it and I thought, oh, I'll try this.
Trendsetter.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing. I appreciate that some of that might have been better left in the past. The Phoenix, cantaloupe melon and Scotch bonnet hot sauce. So I've actually got some facts about some of these sauces here.
Go on.
This one is 39,000 on the Scoville level. It's from season 17 of Hot Ones.
Right.
And the gentleman that sold me these, brilliant guy, has a shop in the Merrion Centre in Leeds.
Oh, yeah.
Really great service, knows his stuff, just sells hot sauce. He told me that the Scoville level is apparently how many drops of water it takes to neutralise the heat. That's what he told me, and he knows his stuff. So let's go with the 39,000 Phoenix Scoville. Full one?
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
Yeah. I hate the sauce. It's horrible, flavour-wise.
Not for you. So, as the face of TPD TV, I get a lot of messages on a lot of different platforms, a lot of messages on Instagram, mainly asking questions I've already answered like 50 times. I know that as a woman, you'll be getting very different messages to the type of messages that I receive. I want to know, without you naming and shaming anyone, unless you want to, what's the strangest Instagram DM that you've received?
That's hard to narrow down because honestly, daily I'll get at least one odd person. Some people try video call me at 3 a.m. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? Hello. I'll name one that I had, my most recent one. I think I sent it to the group chat maybe, but sorry, that's really hot actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Need some water. Oh, she's going in for the water. We've lost her on wing number 4.
It was like, I masturbate, or I think about you when I masturbate. And it's like, what does he think I'm going to respond to that? Does he think I'm going to say, oh, thanks? Like, what is his thought process there?
Men are weird. I can only apologise on behalf of all men.
So strange. I blocked him. And I don't like to block people, but I thought that's really uncomfortable.
Speaking of uncomfortable, how are you feeling with the heat? I noticed you had to tap into the water there.
Yeah, it's quite overpowering. Yeah. It's like, I feel it in my throat.
It's a slow burn, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be getting almost a bit worse.
You ready to rock and roll with this next one?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's shit because it's still hot from the last one. It's going to just add.
The last one was 39,000.
Yep.
This one's 46, so it's only a little bit more.
Okay.
Full one?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, you went to Coachella last year. You're going to be going again in a couple of months. Pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to do. It's another world out there.
Yeah.
If you were to take someone from Leeds Fest, your local festival, and just take them out of Leeds Fest, plonk them down in the middle of Coachella, what's the number one thing that's going to catch them off guard?
That's a good question.
Thanks, I wrote it myself.
Yeah. The standard generic Leeds Fest goer.
Yeah, just someone who's just gone to Leeds Fest to see Catfish in the Bottom End.
I'd say the lack of transparent drug use. So, like, you can't just buy Ket from anyone.
How would you know?
Because they don't advertise it. I mean, you see at Leeds Fest, girls have got written on their tits in neon paint, Ket.
They sure do.
Like, everybody loves Ket for some reason. And you just can't find that over there, I don't think. And
I get what you mean, though, because I haven't seen anyone have any hard drugs at Coachella, and I've been twice, which is once more than you.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite straight edge over there, aren't they? Like, they think a Smirnoff Ice is.
They do, they're pussies, you know.
They really
are pussies.
Yeah, so
it's a great
I'd say that.
I would never have thought of that. I thought you'd have gone for something like the price or the weather, but that's a really good.
It's quite a lot you could say for
It's a really, really good answer. This one ups the ante to 71,000.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah?
Well, you know what? That other Jing.
Yeah.
That
last one.
Yeah, really.
No, it didn't do anything for me either.
I don't think.
Very strange.
Okay. It's almost like a black.
It's quite dark, that one.
Oh, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, people across the internet love seeing you go on your drunken monologues about food. So I want to know whether it's a Doner burger at Mill Hill Kebab,
R.I.P.
or whether it's a lovely hot dog in a bratwurst bun in Belgium. What would you choose as your last meal?
Oh.
What's your death row last meal? You can choose a main, a starter, and a drink.
Right. Starter. I've really been into ravioli lately. Spinach and ricotta. Well, it's tortellini technically. But yeah, that'd be my starter.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Don't get enough love ravioli.
Oh, it's
I've got
everything
2 tins in the cupboard and I might have one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I'm poor as fuck at the minute.
It's stunning. With some creamy tomato sauce on. Gorgeous. So that for my starter. And then for the main, a lasagna.
Right. Okay, so another pasta dish.
I love Italian.
I've never had a lasagna.
Honestly, it's incredible. When it's crispy, it's everything.
Spicy, that sauce, isn't it?
I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I don't really do
It's
that.
weird, because obviously I've never had these before. Yeah. But Sean Evans, who presents Hot Ones, which is a kind of similar show to this, actually, he never breaks a sweat.
No.
So it'll be interesting when I've got like Dan on or Raz on, who can really hammer the spice, and I'll be fucking dying by the end of it.
Yeah, because you've got to do this like 8 times, don't you? And for the dessert, M&S do these golden syrup sponge puddings, put them in the microwave for like a minute, flip them upside down, the syrup oozes into the sponge.
It sounds like it's not just a sponge, it's an M&S sponge.
It is, and it's an M&S all butter sponge.
Wow.
And it's fucking gorgeous, so that would probably be my death row.
And what's your drink?
Maybe Blue Calypso.
Really?
That's what just came to mind.
It's terrible.
It's
So you're having ravioli to start, lasagna, Blue Calypso, and a fucking M&S off-the-shelf pudding that you have to microwave. You're aiming for the stars, truly. Right, so we're moving into the last 4 sauces. Queen Majesty Cocoa Ghost hot sauce. So I think it's got some kind of chocolate derivative.
Sounds awful.
It does sound awful. So bottoms up, full one?
Yeah.
She's going hard this evening. God, mine is...
It's cooking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack open my Y food, and that's a perfect time to say thank you so much to our our good friends at Y Food for sponsoring Hot Twos. We really appreciate you being here. Y Food is a meal replacement drink, and we live on these things. It's not a health drink, it's not a fitness drink. It's just got all the nutrition that you need, and great for if you're in a rush, you're on the go. You can grab one of these. They're fresh out of the fridge, and hopefully they're gonna neutralize some of this spice. Thank you, Y Food, for sponsoring Hot Twos. How are you getting on?
That was,
Not a fan?
it's quite unbearable, that heat.
You think? All right, this is the entertainment that we wanted, isn't it?
I start to panic, me.
Pardon?
I start to panic.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that bad?
Yeah.
Well, let me distract you, because welcome to Explain That Gram. This is a photo round. I've got 3 photos here, and I want you to just explain what's going on in these photos for the viewers. So there's the first one.
Where did you get that from? That's me at tea in the park.
Okay.
Watching catfish in the bottom.
Oh, cool.
On my friend Mike Bateson's shoulders.
Tea in the park. I never got to go. Was it good?
It was really bad because they moved it. They moved it to a new location on the last ever one. And getting there was a pain. And you had to walk, no matter where you wanted to camp, you had to walk all the way. No matter who you wanted to see, you had to walk a long way, no matter where you were camped. It was really quite shit, but I had a good time.
Well, hopefully they bring it back one day, and I'd love to go. I actually met the guy who runs or ran Tea in the Park. He was very nice to me.
I don't know why they cancelled it.
I'm not sure. Right, I've got another picture for you to explain. Going in for more Y food there.
The instant that touches your tongue, it's like bliss, and then it slowly just fades away.
Well, maybe you can distract yourself by explaining this picture here that I've found on the internet. What's going on there?
That is... So when I was like 13, 14 as well, we used to go to my friend's whose mum would let us drink in the house because she said it was safer. She ended up meeting a man at a bus stop who called himself Paolo Maldini, and he would be at all the parties, buy us alcohol, offer us things that you shouldn't offer people that are underage, and make us do games. Looking back now, when you're not 13, it's not actually that cool when a 40-year-old man's asking you to have like flour all over you. You know, just things that are a little bit
sus.
Yeah, like eating bananas out of people. Anyway, not out of people, in between people's legs. Turns out that he was actually a convicted.
There goes the monetization. It's all right, I'll bleep it.
Police turned up at my friend's little brother's school and said he was convicted for putting cameras in swimming baths in the like little boy changing rooms. Yeah, convicted, ran away, I don't know where he's doing now, but
wow. Well,
all of the photos are up still on Facebook.
I promise you, I didn't think that was from then. I thought it was maybe from like a prom after party or something. Anyway,
okay.
How are you getting on with the spice?
I'm fine now.
Great. I've got one more picture for you to explain to the camera, if you would be so kind. What's going on there?
This is from our trip to Paris, me, you and Chris.
Our first time on an aeroplane.
Yeah, it was a brilliant trip.
It was good.
And there was a man in the park with a bunch of pigeons that loved him because he had pigeon feed. And did we pay him?
I think he tried to get some money from us.
Oh, yeah. He was like putting the pigeons on us and then he wanted some money and we just
Quite
left.
uncomfortable, really.
He was very forceful. Like, you can see he's like holding my like a hand/wrist, but he was quite grabby with it. Not just to me, but like he really wanted some fucking money.
He sure did. Don't we all?
Yeah.
That's why I'd love it if you joined the Patreon with the link below. Right, Mary. We're about to tackle the most infamous sauce on this table, da bomb.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you a little bit about da bomb. It's one of the worst things I've ever tasted in my life.
Taste-wise.
Not taste-wise, though it does just taste like chemicals. It is very spicy.
Right, well, should we not have the full one?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
How much spicier do you reckon it is than that?
So that last one was 103,000. This is 135,000.
I want to just do it.
Just do it then.
All right.
Cheers. Good luck. Godspeed.
Tastes horrible, yeah. I'll heat it.
So Mary, you're often at concerts, festivals, following bands around, on tour. You okay?
No.
Spicy that, isn't it?
No.
So I want to know, we know what kind of music you love and what bands you like. I want to know, if you could eliminate one song from the face of the earth, what song is that and why?
Oh my God.
I asked you a question there.
Yeah, apologies. I think I like this little life.
I've never heard that.
Anyone who's on TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, this is really making me panic.
Yeah? You need some milk? Or you want to stick with the Y food?
I think I might need some milk.
All right. So who's that song by? I've never heard that.
I'm not sure, but people are using it.
People what?
People are using it on. It gets worse when I talk.
Well, you're on a talk show, so.
Thanks.
It's a nice glass of milk for you.
Ugh.
Oh, fucking hell. The bomb is a real bitch, yeah? Whew.
God, that milk is soothing.
We've only got 2 more to go. You've done really well.
It feels on fire.
2 more wings, 2 more questions. Can you make it through? The next sauce looks really nice. Taco vibes only. This is the one that looks the nicest, in my opinion. It does up the heat a little bit, though.
I see the Scovilles on the bottle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's about 5 times the Scovilles of Da Bomb.
I don't know when this is going to end.
Got a question and a piece of chicken for you. You don't have to have the whole thing. Oh, nice.
That was hot.
We
I don't think I can do this, bro.
We got a couple more.
I don't think I can do this. I was stupid. To have the full thing.
I think you got it, didn't you? Your eyes aren't even watering yet.
My tongue is fucking, it feels...
The Bomb is a real bitch. Now, when you watch similar shows on the internet, they often say Da Bomb is the worst one, and it actually gets a little bit easier after Da Bomb. So it's up to you. I don't want to pressure you. I appreciate you being here regardless. Testing out the format. Really nice looking sauce, this one. Ramps up the Scovilles. And I've got another question for you once we've eaten it.
All right, it ramps up the Scovilles by 500,000.
Yeah. It's quite a lot, that, isn't it?
But my mouth is still really hurting from that one.
Yeah?
So having that one is going to really be bad.
Yeah, that's generally the trajectory that this takes.
How are you so fine?
I'm not.
You're really pulling it off though, Jesus.
And also, I eat spicy food all the time.
I just need to calm down. I panic.
Yeah, deep breaths.
Breathing out through the mouth makes it really bad. All right, we're gonna do half.
Half?
Yeah.
You want to do half? Half it is. Taco vibes only. Cheers. So, going to gigs and festivals very frequently, we see a lot of lineups announced, and it's never been more obvious about the lack of female representation on festival lineups in particular. And there's a lot of noise about that. I wonder what your thoughts, general thoughts and reflections are on festival lineup announcements and female representation on these lineups that are so often male dominated.
All right, might be controversial. As long as I don't know if women aren't getting it because they're a woman. I can't imagine a group of people that are sat booking thinking, yeah, they're really popular now, but we're not going to have her because she's a woman. I think everyone that performs should be there on merit, and anything like gender, race, any of that, it shouldn't matter. And in my head, I don't believe it. I mean, maybe it does. It is weird that there aren't that many female headliners. Maybe I don't know. I've probably alienated all the girls there. I'm a girl's girl, I promise.
I think you'd be surprised how many people agree with you.
I just can't imagine what is the benefit of not getting popular artists just because they're women. And I think it'd be a shame for the bookers to start thinking, right, we need to start booking women and change their, we were going to have Post Malone, but now we're going to get someone in that I don't even really like as much. But I think that, that's just how I feel.
No, I agree. I think you're right. And I think that's a majority opinion. I think there is obviously an inherent issue, but that needs to be tackled at the root cause.
I'd like to know more. I'd like to know the process that they go through so I can make a more informed opinion on it. But the way I see it, I just can't imagine what negative effect that would have on their eyes to book a woman.
How are you getting on with the Taco Vibes Only?
You know what? It seems to have helped.
Yeah?
I feel like it maybe neutralised or cancelled out whatever the bomb was. I'm feeling all right.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Because you were struggling with the bomb.
That was horrific.
Mary, you've done really well.
Thanks.
You've done a lot better than I thought. I don't mean that in an insulting way.
Oh, thanks.
This next one is the last dab. This is a Hot One's own brand sauce, just like the first one we tried, the classic.
Yeah.
This is a world record, I was told, for the spiciest pepper in the world that's used in this. It's called Pepper X, and it's a new invented pepper that's incredibly spicy. This bottle of sauce here cost £50.
That's disgusting.
It's imported from the States, and it is apparently insane. Now, the reason they call it the last dab is because on Hot Ones, which is a similar show to this, as I've mentioned, if the guest so desires, they put a little bit on extra.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't know whether or not you want to do that or not. If you're feeling brave, you can do it. If you're not, you're not. Whatever you choose to do, I'm going to do as well. So it's up to you. The ball is in your court. Are we going to do a last dab, or are we going to have it with the last dab already on it?
Can I smell it?
Yeah, of course you can.
And then I'll be able to tell you.
Absolutely. Smells like money.
Who is thinking we need a hotter pepper in the world?
No pressure. You've done really well.
That is exactly how the one chip tastes.
Is it?
Yeah, it smell. That's really giving me flashbacks. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
No worries. Well, we've got some on the nugget anyway, so you're going to be having some.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. And then I've got another question to ask you about gender.
Ooh.
Because you're the token one.
Yes, half,
Cheers.
half. Yeah.
You've done really well. Half, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheers. You've been quite a prominent member of the channel since about 2015, I would say. That's when you started popping up in the videos, when we started being social together as adults.
Yeah.
We're a group of lads. We refer to you as one of the lads. I consider that a term of endearment. I'm sure you do as well. When you're traveling with a group of lads, whether it's 7 of us going to America or 2 of us going to Belgium for Puckle Pop, what are some of the challenges that are presented to you because you're a female that us lads don't have to worry about?
All right. Might be on your period. None of you can understand the pain of that.
I'm feeling some pain right now from that last dab.
It is a bit hot, but you know what? I'm going to have the whole thing because it didn't really...
Fucking hell. Guess I'm going to have the whole thing as well. So if there was one female-specific issue that you could have us all experience for a festival trip, what would you choose?
Maybe the toilets. Waiting in line for the toilets. Having to sit down on the toilet on everyone's piss. Because you're lucky, like, you go into
You okay?
A toilet. Yeah, it's better than that shit. That's all I can say.
The bomb is terrible, isn't it?
That should be last.
Maybe they want to get their product placement in there and get people like me
Definitely.
spending 50
Well,
quid on
they
the
should
bottle.
create a better product.
Yeah. I don't know, your breathing's sounding pretty heavy.
I mean, it's not pleasant, but anything compared to that, I feel. Yeah, if you find a toilet in a state, you can just still have a wee and be unaffected. But I have to sit down in it. Well, I never would do that. I would just move along. But, you know, the wait times, all of that. Having to get up in the middle of the night for a wee and not being able to just do it out of the tent.
Maybe you should get one of those devices.
The Shiwi.
The Shiwi.
Yeah, but you get backflow.
Yeah.
It's hard to control enough the stream to be so little that it doesn't just come right back.
Well, good to know. Mary, you have smashed this. I am so impressed. You have done so well on the first ever Hot Twos.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming on.
It's been fun.
We wanted a big hitter to get some views in, and I'm really glad that we started off with you. We can go with like Chris next week or someone that's, much of a smaller hitter. But we do love you, Chris. What was your favourite sauce?
Nicest tasting was the Cosmic Disco. Yeah,
cool. And your least favourite?
Fucking the bomb.
Excellent.
The shit.
Right, the shit.
The fucking shit.
Clever play on words there. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Is there anything that you want to say to the audience before we kick you back out onto the street and I turn my living room back into a living room?
Thanks for watching. I'm on the spot, but cheers.
Perfect. Woman of few words. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching Hot Twos. Let us know what you think in the comments. We're going to be releasing these monthly with the whole squad and maybe even some special celebrity guests along the way. Whoop. Until next time, I've been Rob Kellas. This is Mary Kellas, and we'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.